All right. Question number 10 is about functions of behavior. So the parents saying, oh, I understand the importance of identifying functions, but it's really difficult for me to really identify the function of behavior when it actually occurs. So the parent says like, oh, when the child cries, I actually don't know like why the child is crying. Is it to escape or are they just frustrated? Now, most of the time, parents read too much into a situation rather than just looking at the situation in sum total. So in general, what people do is you have to take ABC data, which is antecedent behavior consequence, which means like, oh, what happened before they started to cry? What was their behavior when they're crying? Did they whine? Did they look into your eyes? What did the child do? And then what did you do in response to the child's behaviors? So when you take a look at that data, okay, what you want to first look at is what happened right before they started to cry. Oh, did I tell you to do something that you didn't want to do? Did I put you in a situation that you don't like? Because if I did, most likely the child's engaging that behavior to escape from your demands or to escape from that situation. If your child asked you for a cookie and you told them no, or you took some like, oh, their iPhone or the tablet away from them, and that's why they started to protest, then you know that the reason, the function of that behavior is access. They wanted something that they can no longer have. Now, if neither of those things happen, then what you want to take a look is how do people react to the child? You know, like, so if they're crying, screaming, does grandma come over? Do you go over, oh, poor baby, is everything okay? And then they try to give them stuff to make them happy or to make them feel better. Then that might be a tension that is driving that behavior. Now, the last bit of this is about the parent gets frustrated when the child is engaging in these problematic behaviors. You know? And now this is easier said than done, but you have to get rid of that feeling. Okay, that feeling doesn't help you out. It only makes you more susceptible to the child doing these behaviors more, because sometimes they'll do it to get back at you. They'll do it because they know it bothers you. And the less that you show that it bothers you, the more likely this behavior is going to go away. And it's absolutely if the function of the behavior is not met. So if they wanted something, you make sure you don't give it to them. If they want attention, you try to ignore them or minimize the attention. If you told them to do something, you make them do it.